Okay, when I said I wanted to take Hayley Atwell home, this isn't what I had in mind. What is in that box? Welcome to this week's episode of What's in the Box. I'm your host, GQ. Do me a favor, hit the subscribe button.
How many men?
4.
4 including you.
Learn to count.
Like the video, leave some comments on this video and the other ones that I've done. Share the video, spread some of that culture junkies love all over the world. We'll get to Patreon and Twitter and Twitch and all that other good stuff later. Today, got another offering. You guys know that symbol by now, come on. Good old Hot Toys. Let's get into it. Well, if the top of the box haven't given it away already, I have here Marvel's What If Captain Carter. So, obviously an image of Captain Carter from the animation, actually, on the front. On the side, got some cool artwork there with Captain Carter. Continuation of the artwork, basically. On the back, warnings, surprises, and all that. On the side, more of the artwork kind of wrapping around. There's Captain Carter. And on the top, Captain Carter. So, let's go ahead and get this open and give you guys a quick preview. Window box. That's actually cool, but on the back, got an image of the figure in action. Really, really cool. Let's get to it. So, very, very cool. This, of course, is a continuation, basically, of the What If series of 6 scale. Obviously, a few weeks back, I unboxed What If Ultron, basically. So, this one, of course, is Peggy Carter in the what if scenario of if she became, not Captain America, but, you know, Captain Carter, which, obviously, I guess they could have called her Captain Britain, but there already is a Captain Britain. So, yeah. But anyway, yeah. She, unfortunately, does not have easy off plastic. We'll have to see what we can do about that. So while we're doing that, I don't really have much of a story to go along with this one outside of I picked it up in Las Vegas from Brad's Toys and Collectibles. You guys tend to check. But yeah, I picked it up from them. Usually when I go to Vegas, that's one of my first stops. They got multiple locations, but one of their main ones is off the strip. It's actually, I think, at the northern end of the strip. And yeah, large collectibles store. They've got everything. Tons of Funko Pops, tons of Marvel Legends and stuff like that. Of course, my main focus is always Sideshow and Hot Toys, but they've got great deals on that stuff out there. And I think at this last trip, or last visit rather, I think I ended up buying like 6 or 7 Hot Toys while I was there. So yeah, clearly when I go to Vegas, I don't take money to gamble. I take money to acquire new Hot Toys and stuff like that. But yeah, I really enjoyed the Marvel What If series. They did a great job with it. But also, just even on top of that, I really enjoyed Hayley Atwell as Agent Carter. Okay, cool. That's an easy off. First off, obviously she looks great. Let's get that out of the way. Very, very attractive actress. But also the fun that she brings to the character, I guess the gravitas, and also an English accent is just sexy. Let's just be real. Also, on top of all of that, her getting, the one shot that she had that ended up becoming the the catalyst for her getting her own series called Agent Carter, which ran for 2 seasons, was actually really cool. So I definitely enjoyed her series that she had, and again, enjoy the character. So let's see. Take a quick peek at some of the stuff she comes with. Obviously, she comes with all the usual suspects, additional hands, and fun accessories. But let's take a quick look at her stand. Obviously, we'll get a close-up of it. But it's got, obviously her version of the shield and of course the What If logo. So yeah, you guys will see that in, you know, the close-ups later on. But yeah, they pretty much, oh wow, she has additional hair. So I'm guessing, doesn't look like she has a helmet. She doesn't have like a helmet similar to Steve's, but it looks like her hair can be detached. And you can put it, maybe, I guess this is more like action hair. So I'll play around with that later on, figure out how that's gonna look, maybe get a couple shots of that. Honestly, the hair that she has right now is perfectly fine in my opinion. So yeah, we'll see. Let's get her on the turntable real quick. Take a look at some of, you know, basically the overall look of her, and then we'll get into some of those accessories. So, is she gonna be one that stands on her own? Probably. Let's get that off of there. Protective of the costume, which is great. So yeah, costume looks good. It's obviously, it's a fabric costume. It's not a, I mean, it's basically a bodysuit, but it's still a fabric costume. Her face sculpt, of course, is based on the animation. So you can't, I'm not really gonna, you know, try to compare it to how Hayley Atwell actually looks, because it's an animated version of her, so it's not supposed to look like the actual actress, which would have been nice, but whatever. So that's her there. Let's see. Yep, stands on the table. Get that box back up there. That looks cool. So let's take a look at some of these accessories. Looks like she's got a pretty good assortment here, actually. Of course, the standard assortment of hands that every 6 scale comes with, which is, you know, obviously very important. This belt here actually has clips on it where you can clip it in. That's insane. I'm guessing that's, yep, it looks like a shield holder for her back. So you can put her shield on her back, which of course is very, you know, the standard classic Captain America style thing to do. She's got a very nice gun here. Get some close-ups of that later on. And she comes with a sword, which is actually very cool. So she's got a sword and a shield. And, that's what those clips are for, probably for the, yep, it's exactly what those are for. Clips for her shield, so you can obviously, of course, put it on her arm, which is also the other standard Captain America thing. But she's Captain Carter, so she's got the, I believe it's called the Union Jack on her shield instead, which, again, looks great. You know, it's Hot Toys, so it's going to look great. So yeah, I'll try maybe a couple shots with her interchangeable hair as well, so we'll see how that looks. But yeah, for the most part, that's basically what was in the box, is Captain Carter looking very, very cool. But speaking of very cool, it'd be very cool if you, as a viewer, would consider becoming a Patreon. So I've got a special shout out to our awesome Culture Junkies patrons, and I'll be right back. The entire Culture Junkies crew would like to thank you for tuning into our programming. We hope you are enjoying our content as much as we enjoy making it. One thing that helps us continue bringing you our unique content is viewer support. By visiting the Culture Junkies Patreon page, you will have the opportunity to select the support level that works best for you. Not only will your support help keep the Culture Junkie Nation growing, but you will make yourself eligible to receive patron-exclusive swag. Please take a moment to consider supporting us and join the ranks of the supporters you see listed on the screen. We would like to also give a special shout out to our Culture Junkies level and above patrons: DeMarcus Smith, Fab Nerd Life, NanetteNet, The Other Steve, and Black Crowned Knight. Remember, for as little as $1 a month, you can support a Culture Junkie. Thank you. Once again, I want to say thank you to all of our awesome Culture Junkies patrons. We appreciate you guys and all your support. Appreciate all you also as a viewer, all your support, likes, love, shares, comments on the video. Subscribing to our YouTube, which of course is free, or you can subscribe to our Twitch. Our live show is currently on hiatus right now, doing an overhaul of the studio and also making a couple of technical changes. But you can also subscribe to our Patreon, which of course you just saw the information there. It's patreon.com/culturejunkies. So there's different levels to choose from. We appreciate the support though, however you guys choose to support us. So yeah, once again, for the very, very cool Captain Carter from Hot Toys, Marvel's What If Captain Carter from Hot Toys, I'm GQ, and I'll see you guys next time.